Hi, I'm Lady Love, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a bit of a summary today of what my experience was with creating 100 daily vlogs. So I wasn't a vlogger prior to attempting to become one over 100 days, but I just wanted to put myself to a challenge and kind of see what I could do on YouTube and how that would look, what that would look like. You know what? I learned a couple of things, so I'm gonna share that with you. The 5 things that I learned as a daily vlogger that no one watched. Number 1, people won't watch you if they don't know who you are. So that was the mistake I made. I didn't introduce myself. Hi, Lainey Love. I'm a digital entrepreneur who wants to share her journey as I go through as a digital entrepreneur. I could do better. Hi, my name is Lainey Love. I am a digital entrepreneur and a woman of color who loves to share her experiences, and I like to share my journey and the behind the scenes, the sort of mundane, nuanced moments of being a digital entrepreneur, creator, and coder. So those are the things. I didn't introduce myself in the beginning of this journey, so that was a big error, and that is one of the reasons why I had no one watching. Not a one. Nobody was watching my daily vlogs, like nobody. Myself and a couple of friends maybe, but that was the biggest mistake I learned, that if you don't introduce yourself on YouTube, nobody's gonna watch. This isn't TikTok where I won't end up on your For You page. Can I even say that? Yeah, I guess. I won't end up on your For You page if nobody knows who I am or what I do. It wasn't clear what I was doing here, what I was presenting. My motives weren't really clear. So that made it really difficult to have my material discoverable. Like, it made it difficult to find my vlogs. The other thing I learned is that daily vlogging isn't really a thing on YouTube anymore. I think daily vlogging's heyday was maybe about 5 years ago, when it was like Fun for Louie and Ben and all those guys traveling around the world vlogging their experiences every day. But now it's a different time, like longer format, weekly vlogs are a thing. So daily vlogging, not so much. Lesson number 3. If YouTube can't make money from it, they're not gonna show it. I make weird little French style films where it's like no talking, just showing moments. Sometimes you might hear my voice once in a while, but otherwise it's pretty like a silent film almost. Just, I'm trying to keep YouTube weird. I was trying to do weird stuff where you don't always need explanation. Sometimes it's just like a moment that's passing and I wanted to share that. There's not big money in that, I can definitely tell you. And also, I wasn't really selling anything. I was just kind of showing you sometimes moments in my work, what goes on in my life, what kind of activities I do aside. Sometimes there were days that were jam-packed with stuff. Sometimes there were days where I wasn't really doing much of anything, but just like listening to an audiobook and sharing you an excerpt from that. But you know, YouTube can't sell that. TikTok's a different story, and even IG is a different story, because people are okay with sort of out of context moments and they don't really find that problematic. This is a bigger platform, this is a different platform. And so YouTube couldn't really make much money from me. So why show my stuff? It's weird. Number 4, daily vlogging is laborious. It's laborious. It's a lot of work. If I gather a week's worth of content and sit down and edit, it's the same amount of effort as just even creating a short 1 to 3 to 4 to 5 minute video daily. It's a lot of work, and that's really not sustainable if you're doing this every day. I was exhausted without complaining too much. It was really like I was trying to put some effort into creating like high quality videos for my non-existent audience. Whatever effort level you're putting into a daily vlog, it doesn't matter. It's still a lot of work. And if you try to commit and not skip any days, and like, you know, outside factors you can't control might be challenging, screw up your time plan, your schedule, doesn't matter. You still have to put out a vlog. And I made it so that there was a time commitment, that I would like have a daily vlog every day at like 9 o'clock. I was trying to figure out halfway through, I switched that time frame from 10 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And I made that commitment that every day there would have to be a video up on the vlog. Didn't matter if I was like extremely exhausted the day before I posted. I would say, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna show you a bit of like really smaller moments, but I need a day off. I was transparent about that. So there were a couple vlogs that might have been only 30 seconds long and under a minute. But the majority of the times it was like I was editing and showing content, and it just, that's a lot of work. My life isn't that interesting every day. Like, my life is not that interesting every single day. It isn't. In the week, there are lots of great moments in a week. Daily, not so much. Some days are just meetings and things I can't share due to confidentiality agreements, and like, you know, I can't have you reading my emails and showing you how I construct those things. But there are other days when I'm doing a lot and I can share, and those are very action-packed full days. But the majority of the time, not much happened. So daily vlogging, laborious for no reason. And lastly, number 5. Let's look at number 5, reason number 5, as like an extension of reason number 1. Don't start a vlog if you don't have an audience on another platform. I was like, let me try to grow my YouTube channel organically without anybody knowing about it that's from my other platforms. And I think that was a really big mistake. Maybe 10 years ago, YouTube was a bit different, where you could start a channel and it would just grow organically. But in 2022, that's a lot more difficult. That's a lot more challenging to grow this platform without having an adjacent platform where you already have a really large audience and following over there. I'm not cool enough. I'm not or interesting enough to be on this platform. I also don't really have, this is gonna sound so arrogant, but like, there's a certain look to a YouTuber. I'm not that person. I'm not trying to be like high fashion, anything. I'm not some weird kind of gamer character who's like, say the N-word and like really offend a lot of people or do some shock stuff. I'm just, you know, a woman trying to show you what it's like to have like a peaceful, joyous, happy life on the internet. It can be, you can see a fragment of it. It's not me trying to stunt and be like, I've got all this stuff, look at me with stuff, and I'm gonna sell stuff to you and you're gonna buy stuff from me. Just, you know, moments. Keep it weird. I would definitely recommend do that somewhere else before you bring it to YouTube. Okay, that's, yeah. Those are the 5 things that I would do differently if I was daily vlogging ever again. But I don't think I'll ever daily vlog ever again. I'm keeping that for TikTok, and I'm gonna build my audience there. I'll be updating here weekly because I think it's nice to have sometimes like a longer format for vlogging and sort of checking in like with whatever audience I've developed here on this channel, on this platform, sort of show those multiple moments over the week and curate it differently, interact more. You'll see more of my visage, my face. I'll talk a little more. I really don't like talking to the camera because that's not my forte yet. But everything can be improved. I don't like even making eye contact in human life, like real life, as opposed to a camera. But I'm gonna learn. And I'm gonna be more guiding with what I'm presenting on screen, as opposed to sort of letting it just sort of be and you figuring out what those moments are. I'm gonna be a little bit more of a narrator, better storyteller with context of what's going on, what's happening in that day or during that week, and try to make like a really cute edit out of it too and just have fun. Because I really did enjoy it. At the end of the day, after 100 vlogs, I enjoyed it. It was fun. I definitely thought of it as like a good time. I would do it paring it back, only updating maybe once a week, maybe twice. No guarantees, but definitely once a week, and sharing more about what it is that I do, and really being like, okay, this week I'm working on developing a site for a client. I'm building a site from scratch. We're talking about preparing the wireframes to be sent out to a developer, which would be sent out to myself, that kind of stuff. Maybe also some advice, because I do have a lot of experience in this field of digital entrepreneurship. I just like to put that as a blanket term for it, because I am a hybrid, like a multifaceted, multifunctional digital person. Coding, designing, working on branding, building up client relations, working on contracts, all those kind of things, because as a small business owner, those are the things you need to know how to do. So I can share that kind of information. That's something I can be kind of useful. And I can also just show like it's fun, and it's also boring as heck. Like sometimes this is a really mundane thing, but life is lovely. So that's what I'm gonna try to share. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to Lainey Loves to Talk. No, Lainey Loves to Talk. But thank you for joining me on my channel. Lainey Love, that's me. Come back if you like. I got more stuff in my sleeves. Not these sleeves, but look, up my sleeves. Bye.